Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Thank you so much for clicking on it, I really appreciate it. Today we're doing something a little bit different. If you've seen one of my Twice videos, my first Marathon Monday where I looked at all of the Twice more and more teasers, then you'll know that I'm looking to sort of marathon various groups, various music videos and so on Mondays. And one of the marathons that I talked about in that video was marathoning Blackpink. Now, I've said this in a few videos now, but I am not new to Blackpink at all. I'm not completely new to K-pop. My journey started end of 2018, beginning of 2019, where I stumbled across Ddu-du, basically, and I was like, well, this slaps. And from there, it was just a deep dive into everything else. So I have already seen everything Blackpink related, but I've had 1,000,001 comments asking me to react to them, and I didn't have the heart to reply to every single one and tell them, sorry, I've already seen it all, but I thought, you know, there's got to be something I can do, and, you know, all going well, Lord knows I don't trust YG as far as I can throw them, but all going well, we will be having a new Blackpink comeback very soon, and it has been a while, the drought has been real, and I thought, you know what, it's been a hot minute since I watched all of Blackpink's music videos, why not do a rewatch to celebrate the hopefully potential, fingers crossed, new content that we will be getting from them. So that's what we're going to do today. That's going to be today's Marathon Monday, is I'm going to look at all of, re-look at all of Blackpink's music videos, the Korean versions. I'm not going to do the Japanese versions today just because I don't want this video to be 1,000,001 years long. So I'm just going to stick to these ones, and yeah. Just going to have a bit of a fun time kind of chatting about Blackpink, chatting about my history with them, and yeah, just having a good old time. So if you love Blackpink as much as I do, you know, let me know in the comments who's your bias, which is your favourite music video. Let's just have a good chat about them because they deserve it. They've put in so much hard work and they try so hard, and they're just not given what they deserve from their company. I'm not going to get angry, it's okay, we're going to have a nice chill time here today, just enjoying some music and enjoying some music videos from these four girls. Before we get started, I will just say my bias, who was my very first bias as I got into K-pop, and she has been my bias since day one, and it has not changed once, is Lisa. I mean, I'm a huge fan of dance, and I mean, I don't even really need to explain any more from there. You all know the deal. Yeah, I love Lisa a whole lot, and though the other three do try their damned hardest, good lord don't they, to wreck me on a daily basis, she has remained steadfast as my bias in Blackpink. So yeah, let's just crack on, because lord knows, despite YG's difficulties, shall we say, there are quite a few music videos to get through, so we're just going to go chronologically. I think I've got them listed chronologically, to be honest. The kind of Playing with Fire, Stay As If It's Your Last bundle gets a little bit muddled in my head, but yeah, we're just going to make our way through and start with Boombayah. Alright, let's go. Alrighty, the rewatch begins. Blackpink, Boombayah, 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, let's put on some, it's not like I haven't already seen the captions for this, but we'll put them on anyway. Alright, so okay, one, this is absolutely iconic, but two, both all of Lisa, Jisoo and Rosé, through the years you see them grow up in terms of like their face, like they look older, they look like they've grown up, and their voices sound more mature. With Jennie, I swear she just sort of looks the same, and it's amazing across all of it, but I think out of all of them she seems to have changed the least in the 4 years. And Lisa, I think, has probably had the biggest change, in my opinion. I know a lot of people shit on Rosé's voice, but I love it. I love how unique it is. I do wish she would be allowed to sing in a little bit more of her natural tone, because I know that this isn't, it's not quite where her voice rests naturally, you know? But anyway. I have a friend, and I have one friend. No, I have a friend who, you know, isn't the biggest into K-pop at all, but the like 2 songs she loves are Boombayah and Ddu-du. Iconic. And this rap. I love watching people react to this rap for the first time. It's just so much fun. When it gets to the brr. As it's interesting actually, as powerful as this is for a debut, you don't see it as much with Whistle, but we'll get onto that when we watch it. But there are certainly moments in this where you can see, it's not that they look uncomfortable, but it's not as, like, there's not as much confidence in some of the things they're doing. Like, do you see there with the like sweaty scene? Jenny on the car on all fours. You know, there's just like these little moments. Lisa up against the wall in the beginning. There's just these moments where you're just like, I don't know, they're just, it feels more like they're forced to do them rather than they wanted to do them, if that makes sense. Like they weren't fully confident in it. But maybe that's just because it's their debut. I don't know. But this scene, they just look like they're having fun. I'm really sorry about my dog, she won't shut up. If you can hear her, she's barking up a storm. What an iconic debut, really. I will say it's out. Hang on. Lily! Shut up! She was barking at a bird. There's a bird on the fence and she was barking at it. Yeah, what I was gonna say was it's not my favourite Blackpink title track or song in general. We'll get onto that. That one's coming up for sure. But I have so much respect for how iconic this song is and how powerful it is for a debut. Minus those couple of little moments that I've only noticed in going back and re-watching it. You don't notice it on your first watch, but going back after seeing like Kill This Love and Ddu-du and stuff, there are just those little moments where they seem a little bit uncomfortable, or not as confident even. Aside from those little bits, this is such a powerful debut for a group. Like, how many groups debut with a song this iconic? I mean, really. And it's, as of recording this video, just shy of 860 million views. Right, let's move on to Whistle. Whistle is one of my... Ooh. It's up there. Yeah, it is one of my favourites, I think, out of their title tracks. If we bring in their B-sides as well, it kind of falls away from the list, but it is one of my favourite title tracks for sure. But let's just watch it. I love this music video. I think it's so aesthetically pleasing. Boombayah, I feel like it's such an onslaught of colour and movement, and it's great and it's powerful, like I said before, but there's something about Whistle that's just got, like, it suits the music in that, you know, it's a little bit more understated and aesthetic based. But yeah, let's have a watch. 3, 2, 1, go. Jenny really is just so beautiful.
Hey,
and that.
Make 'em whistle like a missile. Every time I show up, low up.
It's not very often you hear songs like this. It's really not.
Every time I show up, low up.
And Rose's voice in this. This feels a little bit closer to her sort of natural tone, and Lisa's little singing part. I'll let Lisa sing more 2K20. In my opinion, one of Jennie's best verses. I love that little bit, that little tiny bit of falsetto going into the chorus there. It's just really nice. There.
Hold up. Just whistle to my heart. 그 소리가 지금 나를 이렇게 설레게 해. Boom boom. 생각은 지루해. 느낌이 every day.
What an icon, really. Also, I think one of Lisa's best verses as well, out of their title tracks. Also, one of my favourite hair looks on her. I will also say, I think out of all of them, I do love Rose's voice, but I do think Jisoo's voice is my favourite in the group, singing voice. Hold up. We're just gonna pause just briefly because where is it? Ah! Missed it. Goes by so quickly. There it is. Why have I never noticed this look before? Jisoo. That is a look. That is a look. Damn. Okay, continue. And the horse. Why is the horse there? I've never fully understood. Why is the horse there? God, this song is just so interesting. It's so weird. Like the structure of it, but it works. Ugh. God, there's so much to see in that music video. It's ridiculous. I can't believe I never noticed that Jisoo look, because damn. Yeah, I mean, I said pretty much everything that I wanted to say about that one before and during it. I love that song, and I think that music video is one of my favourites out of all of them. But we are going to move on because this is my favourite Blackpink title track. It's one of my favourite songs by them, if we're including B-sides as well, but it is my favourite title track for sure. Just everything about this song I love, but especially Lisa's huge ass rap verse in the middle is just so good, so iconic. And yeah, this music video as well is one of my favorites. I think God, it's just so good, man. Let's just watch it. 3, 2, 1, go. Like the piano at the beginning. Jisoo's in a closet, no one really knows why. That. This has some of my favourite production of any Blackpink song on it. Oh, Jisoo's red hair. Dare I say it, the superior rosé hair. Although, her Ddu-du hair. God, yeah, so many looks in this are just stunning. And the melody of that line into the chorus as well. Actually, you know what? I didn't appreciate it enough. We're gonna go back and re-listen to it. Yes, okay, cool. I'm satisfied. Oh, and the scandalous little touches with the men. That leather jacket look, that look as well. Oh, I love that rap verse so much. It's so powerful. Her voice on it is so good. Her cadence is great. Like, yeah, I love that rap verse. It's one of her best for sure. Yeah, I think. I mean, she's great on all songs, let's be honest. It's hard to rank them, but this one is definitely up there. I love how it showed Jisoo singing then, and it was just so definitely Rosé's voice. Oh, you're so beautiful! You're so beautiful! One of my favourite bridges as well. There's just, yeah, there's just so much about this song that I am obsessed with. And the behind the scenes of this moment always makes me laugh. Oh, the eternal question, why is Jisoo in the closet? Will we ever know? Why does it look like she's looking at Lisa? We will never know. The power of editing. And I love that, the way the production mirrored the alarm bell there. That was great. God, I love that song so much. Alright. I'm not going to go too much more on and on about Playing with Fire. I love it. I love it so much. Let's move on to Stay. And just bask in the gloriousness that this song is, and this song is just so underrated. It's such a brilliant song, and I feel like far too many people don't appreciate it for what it is. They're slower songs in general. Like, is it Hope Not as well? That's also a stunning song. Right, Stay. 3, 2, 1, go. Also, again, one of the most aesthetically pleasing music videos that they've ever done. Just enjoy Rosé's voice. She said, I will be the indie girl of your dreams and you will like it. love the way she sings that. That little bit of a cry on the way she says stay is just so nice. Oh, the yellow dress on Jisoo. Could she be a more beautiful woman, really? I love that they let Rosé play guitar in the music video. I would love it if they let, like when they perform this song one day, that they just let her play as well. I imagine it'd be super nerve-wracking for her, but it would be amazing to see it. Just a super acoustic version with her playing. I find that there's something really powerful about, I love that moment in this music video, I think it's stunning. But yeah, I think there's something really powerful about a song like this having just those really slow, you know, low voice, steady tempo raps. I think it just, there's something really emotional about it. Especially with them, because so many of their raps are so high tempo and hard hitting and badass, and then they just sort of strip it right back down for this, and yeah, it's amazing. Alright, so this bit at the end with the people standing around in the white. I know, like, pretty much every time that I've seen a reaction to this music video, there's just this moment of like, what the hell? What are they doing there? And I get it, and I've never actually looked into what the actual meaning of them being there or what people's theories are as to why they're there, but I have a couple of my own. And it sort of varies. Like, obviously, I'm pretty sure they're all men, or at least they appear to be, that are standing there all in white, and it seems like that kind of feeling of all these people didn't stay, but I have you three girls to keep me happy and centered and here. So there's that side of it, and there's also the other side, which is a little bit darker, but it's almost like people that they've lost that are still there with them, just not physically. But yeah, anyway, those are my two theories. I think the first theory is more likely to be accurate, but I'm a dramatic bitch and I like the second theory a lot. Right, let's move on from that amazing song to this amazing song, As If It's Your Last. Wow, I didn't say that right. As If It's Your Last. Okay, now this one's interesting. So this would be, I think, one of my favourites from them, if it weren't for one little moment, and we will get to it and I'll talk to it. I still, don't get me wrong, I still love this music video. I think it's amazing. I think it's so bright and colourful, and it's amazing to see their more playful sides, I guess. I think it's stunning. And same with the song. there is just one moment that every time I listen to it, I can't help but sort of go, just a little bit of a, but we'll get to that. You may even already know which bit it is. But yeah, we'll get to that when we come across it. But let's watch As If It's Your Last. 3, 2, 1, go. The orange hair. Not a single one of them has a bad era, or like an era where they don't stand out. Like they all always stand out in every single era. I guess that's one of the bonuses of only having 4 members, but also the bonus of having 4 super talented, super beautiful, and amazing members. I love Jisoo in this music video. Out of the 3 of them, I think this style suits her the best, for sure. Dark hair, Rose? I can't speak today. I love this chorus. I find it so frustrating that I can't get over that one tiny little moment that's barely even half a second long. It's coming up. That every time. Okay, so absolutely everything else about this rap is iconic. This rap is amazing. It is one of her best. Blah 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 blah. But that one tiny little moment where she says "finna," it's because she uses it wrong in the sentence, I think. Even if it was at least used right, it would be fine and it would catapult this song to my, like, one of my absolute favourites from them. But there's just that little moment that just brings it down just a little bit. I still love the song, I still love the music video. Please don't come after me in the comments. There's just that one little moment that just, whenever I hear it, I just sort of have a moment of, and then I carry on and yeah, move on with my life. But yeah, I didn't want to watch this and not mention that, because I'm sure there are other people that feel the same way. But yeah, let's continue. Iconic line. What a queen. Like, that tiny moment aside, that rap is killer. Absolutely killer. Insane. God, I haven't had cotton candy in so long. The boots. It makes me so mad because I love the rest of this song so much. Why can't I just get over myself? You know, something that's interesting is this is the music video where I think you see most of their offstage you see their offstage personality the most out of all of them. Like, because obviously they all have their, you know, their badass side, but I think if you've watched a lot of their offstage content, they're just kind of slightly goofy, a little bit weird, and generally upbeat and happy girls, and yeah, I think you see a lot of that. You see a lot of their personality in this music video, and I think that's probably why I love it so much and why it resonates with people so much, because, you know, their badass side is phenomenal and you can't fault it. It's amazing, but there's something really lovely about this specific music video, and I think it's because you just see so much of them. But yeah, right, I'm not gonna dwell on that one too much because I think I've said enough, and I really hope I don't regret it. Let's move on to the incomparable Ddu-du. Now this is where it all started for me. I think there was someone that I followed who did reactions to various stuff, and she started doing a couple of K-pop reactions, and I was like, okay, yeah, I liked her videos, so I watched them just to see what was going on. Like, I knew of K-pop, but I've never actually checked anything out. I think the only thing I'd heard, and I didn't even realize that it was K-pop at the time, the only thing I'd heard was I Am the Best by 2NE1, like a snippet of that. But yeah, so I didn't really know anything about K-pop, and I was just like, okay, you know, it has a lot of hype behind it, let's just see what this is about. And just so happened that the video she was watching and reacting to was Ddu-du. And I was watching it and I was like, oh, I like this is fun, this is different, I haven't heard anything like this before. And I was at a point back then where a lot of Western pop music was sounding it was all sounding very much the same to me. I'm not saying it was, but that just, like, I felt bored with it, to be honest. And I love pop music in general. I love all kinds of music. I will listen to everything and anything. But I have a special place in my heart for pop music because it makes me happy and it makes me want to dance, and that's why else would you do anything if it didn't make you happy, you know? But yeah, so I heard this and I was like, this is something, like, sound-wise, I have never heard anything like this before. So I checked out the music video on my own, I watched a couple of their other songs, and the rest is history. And Lisa completely stole my heart. First bias, woo! And then from there I found it was Mamamoo came next, and then Dreamcatcher, and so on and so forth, and now here we are. Yeah, so Ddu-du holds, you know, a little bit of a special place in my heart because of that. Jesus Christ, these views. Like, I knew it was over 1 billion already, but good lord. Okay, right, let's just watch this absolute iconic masterpiece. 3, 2, 1, go. I haven't watched any of these in a while. This is actually, like, weirdly nostalgic to look back on, because I spent a lot of time looking at other groups and getting to know other groups that just haven't watched them in a while, so this is quite nice. The queen piece on the chessboard, as she should always be. Outfit as well as everything. Every time I hear this verse, sorry for pausing, but every time I hear this verse, I just see in my head that one performance at Coachella, and like her walking through and the wind's like blowing through her hair, and she's just, yeah. I can't hear this verse and not think of that moment, because Coachella really was a fun time for everyone, even though I was sat here in England watching from very far away and I couldn't actually be there in person. It was still very cool to see, and I imagine very cool to be there for anyone that was, and for them performing. Like, damn, that was a hell of a crowd. Anyway, right, let's go back just a little bit because we want to appreciate Lisa's full verse. That deep voice. This was the thing that grabbed me. It's just the depth in her voice. Also, you know that one guide that refers to Rosé as the Majesty herself? Truly. And I think after I got to know the members and sort of watched all of their stuff knowing the members, this was a music video where I was like, Jisoo is probably my biggest bias wrecker. I don't know if I've talked about that yet, or if I just thought about it. But yeah, Jisoo is my biggest bias wrecker out of the three of them. Alright, I'm sorry, is there a Blackpink moment in terms of their music and their music videos? Is there a Blackpink moment more iconic than this freaking scene of Jennie spitting this rap on a bedazzled tank? I think not. Let's continue. That hat as well. She's like a satellite with that hat. Pink hair. Can you imagine if she did that, like, for a full comeback? The internet would not survive. I love that outfit. I mean, we all know which one is the superior Rosé outfit in this music video. We will get to it, but that outfit is amazing. It reminds me of like Queen of Hearts, Alice in Wonderland type of vibe. And this is definitely my favourite Lisa outfit. Here it is. Red, 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 red. Oh. I mean, amazing. Body roll, body roll. Just look at that. Look at those four women. Icons. Legend behaviour, truly. And just like that, we have moved on to the final music video. Now, I need to stop jiggling my leg. I know I'm moving the camera. I'm really sorry. I have a bad case of the leg jiggle today, apparently. But yes, Kill This Love. Now, yeah, so this was my first comeback with Blackpink. I can't believe that it's my only comeback with Blackpink, and it's been about 1.5 years. It's fine. We're not going to be bitter on this video. But yeah, so Kill This Love was my first comeback with them. I honestly, I was going into it with so few expectations because I was so new to K-pop. I was still relatively new to them. Like, I didn't have any idea what to expect. I didn't know what was generally expected during a comeback. Like that, yeah, I had no idea. And I know there are a lot of people that weren't super keen on Kill This Love, and I get it. It's after Ddu-du, that was such a statement, and it's still a statement, like, to this day. Like, Kill This Love, it had a lot to live up to, and I know for some people it didn't fully live up to those expectations, but I love this song, and I love this music video. I will say I do wish it was longer, like we had that extra chorus at the end, and I know a lot of people share that opinion, but other than that, I think this song's a masterpiece, and this music video is amazing. My only minor little gripe with it is Lisa's braids, but yeah, there's not a lot I can say about that. Like, it's happened now, and I think enough people have talked about it, so I'm not gonna harp on. But yeah, other than that, we love Kill This Love. So let's watch it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Like, I think what else I love about this is, you know what, I'm gonna pause it because there's just too much icon behavior going on and I'm gonna get distracted. But we'll go back to the beginning actually because I'm only 10 seconds in. Something that I love in pop music, I mean in music in general, but especially in pop music, is when they use horns and brass instruments. I think it's so effective. I think it can have a really fun effect on pop music and with pop sounds, and this is, I think, a really great example of it. Like, they use it to great effect in this song. Right. Like, it's so powerful. Rosé in a crown again, we love to see it. Jenny in a crown as well. Swans, ugh. They really went all in on the budget for this music video. I remember being so shook over it. And yeah, everything about this scene and this rap is amazing. I just wish she weren't wearing braids. That's it. I mean, look, we all know Irene is the visual of visuals, but Jisoo really went for it in this music video. Like, that headpiece is something else. Is it meant to be like coral? That's what it looks like to me. Actress Rosé. It's one of my favourite moments in the music video, is Lisa just throwing the beat in your face, essentially. And the Tomb Raider moment. Oh. Don't even get me started on this bit. I really went through it in this moment when this dropped. My gay ass was shaking. Indie princess, truly. Remember when that happened and the internet went insane? I mean, that could be said for this whole music video, but I think that might be my favourite Jenny look in the track. And I think out of all of the Blackpink songs, this is my favourite bridge by far. I just wish we went into a full chorus at the end. But ho-hum, can't have everything. Wait. Those outfits are iconic. How many times can I say that word in one video? Maybe I'll keep a tally. Ugh. And with that, sadly, because YG doing YG things, that brings us to the end of the Blackpink music videos, at least the Korean ones. I know they have Japanese versions as well, but we're not going to watch those today because this video is already 45 minutes long, at least in terms of what I've recorded. So yeah, we're gonna leave that there for the music videos. But yeah, please, you know, sound off in the comments. Let's have a chat about Blackpink. Fingers crossed, we will be getting that comeback. As I said in the beginning, I don't trust YG at all, but hopefully we will finally be able to see some new content from the girls. I know, it might already be out by the time this goes up, but their collaboration with Lady Gaga, if it's not already up, there will be a reaction to that as well coming. If the reaction's already up, I will link it. But yeah, I love Blackpink. It's really nice actually to rewatch them because it has been a while. Like I've spent so much time getting to know new groups, and you know, there were other groups that kind of took over them in terms of, you know, my like bias group list. You know, Dreamcatcher and Mamamoo are kind of my alt groups, and then yeah, but yeah, so I spent so much time getting to know other groups and falling deep into the K-pop hole that yeah, I haven't watched a whole lot of Blackpink stuff lately, so it's quite nice to rewatch it and enjoy the girls and everything that they do because they're amazing. They really are amazing, and I truly wish them all the best. Like they don't get what they deserve from their company. And that's that on that. And on that very cheerful note, I'm going to end this video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see for future Marathon Mondays, and just in general on my channel, anything you want to request, and I will do so. As I did say at the beginning, I have seen pretty much everything Blackpink related that there is to see, but as and when we do get new content, there will be reactions to it, so keep an eye out for those. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.